Coca Cola ruined a whole city in Mexico. I don't know how more people don't know about this. This information has been suppressed, but let me tell you the story of how they absolutely ruined this city. It's crazy. So Coca Cola moseys into this little town in Mexico called San Cristobal de las Casas in Chiapas, Mexico. And they go, hey, we're going to build a big plant here. It's going to be great. You know, we're going to help the people. They build a giant plant there right in town. And they go to the federal government and they sign these crazy contracts to use all the water in this town. They start using the water that the people drink and use to make Coca-Cola. This poisons the water and leads to water shortages. So now the people in this town cannot use the water that they once used. So now they're forced to buy bottled water. And the bottled water in this town is more expensive than Coca-Cola. This created a situation in this town where residents drink an average of 2 liters of Coca-Cola per day. There are so many images of babies, of little kids drinking Coca-Cola. It became so embedded into the town that, you know, so many people work at this factory because they have to, there's really no other option, that people even started to create like shrines to Coca-Cola and develop all this like mythology about it. But the damage from this toxic substance is evident. Reporters have gone to this town and seen many people with amputations because when you get diabetes and it ends up late stage diabetes, they oftentimes will have to amputate your hands, your feet. The overall effect of public health in this town, unfortunately, has been devastating. Diabetes is already an epidemic because of companies like Coca-Cola in Mexico, and this state, Chiapas, has 30% more diabetes than Mexico has. So like the numbers are just insane. Coca-Cola has been heavily criticized for their actions in this state, specifically the city's wastewater treatment, or shall I say there's a complete lack of a wastewater treatment plant in this town. So raw sewage is flowing into their tap water, and Coca-Cola has claimed zero responsibility for this, just saying, oh, it's just how it is. There's a lack of water. No, you created the lack of water by going into the city and using hundreds of thousands of gallons of their water, poisoning their natural tap water system, forcing them to buy bottled water, and then saying, hey, there's Coca-Cola right there for cheaper, and it's great, it's so good, and advertising heavily towards children, creating an epidemic of obesity and diabetes, and wiping out tons of jobs in the area so they have to work at the very plant that poisons them. And you guys wonder why I pay people $100 in the grocery store to quit soda. But soda's not that bad. Bro, it's right in front of you. They've decimated a city. What do you guys think about this? Tag Coca-Cola below. Call them out.